Hey guys, today we'll be doing a Beyblade unboxing of the new Astral Spriggan customized set. So I know it is a bit late on the unboxing for this. However, I did just receive this from the place where I ordered it from. So with that said, I won't spend too much time going over the parts, as I'm sure a lot of you have already seen unboxing videos. So I'll briefly go over the parts and then we'll get right into some battles against the gauntlet. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So as you all know, this does come with the new S gear attachment for Nexus, and we have the new Astral with Spriggan. So left and right mode, we have a recolor of Belial, we have the new over disc, we have a recolor of Blitz, we have a Nexus, and we get a new driver with Quattro. So I am really interested in testing this out. You all know I'm a fan of Orbit Metal, and this has 4 modes. So there's an attack, a stamina, a defense, and a balance mode. So I think there's potential there for this to be a really good driver. We have a extreme, a metal version, we have the wave dash, and we have a metal survive. So yeah, this is what the front of the box looks like, and this is the back of the box. So just kind of going over some of those parts, telling you the different modes, and you can see the it's kind of destroyed. This is kind of how it came. So I probably won't be ordering from this place anymore, as they have really bad shipping. So yeah, what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and open the box and let's see what's inside. All right. So here we have the parts, and this does come with a piece to change the mode for the Spriggan chip, and this is sort of like how the old mode changes used to be. So this is a pretty cool part. So I'll go ahead and open this up so we can see the sheet that it comes with. Alright, so here goes just some quick combo suggestions. Then you see the new Beyblades, and as usual, here goes any of the QR codes for anyone who wants to use these. And there's one right there as well. So yeah, and then of course you see Perseus. So yeah, what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and open these parts and I'll briefly show them, and then we'll come back with the weight of the parts that we are going to use. All right, so here we go with the parts, and let's start with over. So I really like this part. It is very circular. It doesn't feel too heavy, honestly, but we will weigh this. This was used at a tournament on the Belial drift combo, and I do think this would be a lot better to use than Giga because it is more of a circular shape. So that's over. This is Nexus. We've all seen Nexus. Let's see how many stars. Looks like just 1 star. So not much to say about this. Feels about average weight. Here we go with Blitz, and it is a new color, and I definitely like the blue and gold. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling this, and it is 3 stars. Now the Belial, so yeah, just a recolor. Everything else is pretty much the same. I've heard it has a little bit better teeth than the other Belial, so that will definitely be something to test. And I'll come back to the Astral Spriggan. So here we have the wave dash, and yeah, it's just a dash variant of wave. Metal extreme. And yeah, I am doing this fairly quick because I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this and probably just want to see the battles. So I'm not really a fan of the metal drivers, as this is metal and the teeth are plastic, so a harder surface will always damage a softer surface when there's any friction involved. So it just seems like these will just mess up the teeth on the chip. So yeah. And we have Survive. Yeah, same thing, just a metal variant. Not really a fan of that. And here's the new Quattro. So this Quattro has 4 modes, and right now this is in balance mode. And the way you kind of have to do this is there are tabs on the side, so you kind of have to click those tabs in order to change the mode. And you don't actually click them, so I'll show you. So there's a tab on this side, there's a tab on that side. You can just grab the tabs and just pull up, and then you can switch from modes. So this here is stamina mode, and this is pretty dirty, honestly. Yeah, this is pretty dirty. Let's get it in focus. So yeah, that is stamina mode. Then we have the rubber for attack mode. And we have defense mode. It's very similar to Orbit Metal, so I will be testing with it in this defense mode just to get a feel for that. So I'll go ahead and lock this in. You just push it down and now it's locked in. And this is S gear, and when it's on Nexus it will either be free spin or fixed. So I'll go ahead and put it on Nexus just so we can kind of see how the different modes on this kind of work. So right now it's in free spin mode, so you see you can spin it and it spins freely. And let's see if we can change the mode on this. This is not easy to put on, actually. Alright, so see if I can get this to line up. Alright, so now it is fixed, so it won't free spin, and it kind of has a click, so you have to listen for the clicks for that. And here we go with Astral Spriggan and Zero. So I definitely like the colors on this. One thing that I should mention that I'm not really a fan of is how they kind of changed the modes around. So at the tournament where this was used, I was thinking that the white side was right spin and the red and black side was left spin. However, it is switched around. Red and black is right spin and white and red is left spin now. So these are the parts, and I'll kind of take it apart so you can see the teeth. And yeah, so this is the Spriggan. And yeah, this isn't that great of a camera, so let's see if we can really get a good look at the teeth or not. Yeah, so that's about the best look of the teeth that we're gonna get. And I'll just go ahead and test with it in, I guess, left spin, since that's how it kind of came. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and weigh the parts, and the parts that I'm gonna weigh is going to be this Astral Spriggan with Zero and also Over. So we will be using this for the combo today, along with, let's say, Quattro in defense mode. So this will be the combo we use for combo versus. So yeah, I'll put these parts away and we'll get straight to the weighing. Alright, so since these are new parts, we'll go ahead and make sure the scale is calibrated. So it should be 50 grams, and yep, it is calibrated. So first, let's see how much the Spriggan weighs. 7.88, so that is a good weight. Let's go with the Astral. Ooh, 11.90, so that's also a pretty good weight. And let's go with Zero. 13.82, and let's go with Over. 33.77. So that is also a pretty decent weight. So I'll go ahead and put the entire thing together and weigh it like that. And actually, I almost forgot Quattro. 10.75. So yeah, let's put the entire combo together and weigh it. Ooh, 78.14. So this is a pretty decent weighted combo. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight to the battles. Alright, so first we have Tempest Solomon with the metal chip core, 1S wheel, and Xtend Plus. And again, I'm using the red Solomon as I was asked to use that since more actually have that variant of the Solomon chip. So we'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to Astral Spriggan with 0, over, and Quattro in defense mode. And I'm using defense mode because it's very similar to Orbit Metal, and I really like the Orbit Metal driver. So yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm thinking Tempest is going to win. This is an opposite spin matchup. So I guess we'll see how good defense mode Quattro is. So let's go with Tempest first. And these two are very similar in weight. Yeah, Tempest has this. Astral is way off balance. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's getting back on balance. Let's see what happens. I really think Tempest is gonna win. Yeah, Tempest. So that is a point for Tempest, and we'll go ahead and launch Tempest first again. And I definitely launched Astral harder than I launched Tempest. And yeah, you can definitely see it's more on balance now, since it does have more speed. But every time it gets hit by Tempest, it's losing a lot of stamina. Yeah, this is another one for Tempest. And I think what I'm going to do now is... Actually, let's see. Yeah, so that is another one for Tempest. And I'll go ahead and switch it to stamina mode now. Let's just see if there's any really big difference in that. So yeah, we are now in stamina mode, and let's see if that makes a difference. So we'll go with Tempest first, one more time. Oh wow, Tempest was about to burst actually. One more click and it would have burst. Yeah, Astral doesn't seem to be able to stay on balance much. And this does remind me of sort of my Tempest combo. It doesn't really stay on balance or balance that much. Yeah, this is another win for Tempest, I believe. Yep, so Tempest. So we'll go ahead and launch Astral first this time. And it is in stamina mode again. And I'll sort of, actually, let's see if I can get a hard launch on this. This is my first time using Quattro. Let's just see. That's a point for Astral. So, good KO there. Yeah, I don't like this red 1S. Tempest was about to burst again. One more click. Yeah, I used the purple on my version. So let's go with Astral again. And I launched them both fairly hard. Yeah, this is... Ooh. Astral's getting some pretty decent hits. Yeah, this one will be Tempest. Unless, I guess Astral bursted. I'll see how many clicks are on it after this. Yep, that is a win for Tempest. And let's see, any clicks? Yep, it was about to burst again. Interesting. So let's just do Astral first one more time. And the reason I am doing a tilted launch with my Tempest is because the Xtend Plus is a bit worn. So if I launch it just straight down, it will go into a tornado stall. So it acts more like a defense. It acts more like Xtend Plus in defense mode right now. Alright, no question, Tempest. Let's see. Alright, no clicks that time. So let's go ahead and move on to the next combos. And let me just make sure the stadium is readjusted. So we have Dynamite Belial with Armor 2, the F gear, Nexus with the S gear, and Venture with the V gear. So yeah, this is a pretty good looking combo, honestly. And yeah, we're in free spin here. So I'd be interested to maybe try this with Drift. I don't think it would do too well, especially with this scraping. It's not really in perfect circle. But yeah, I'd be interested in trying this combo out with Drift, and I may try that in the future. But yeah, we'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to the Astral Spriggan with Armor 0, Over, and Quattro in Stamina mode. So yeah, let's see what happens. And this is my first time using the Venture with that V gear, so hopefully it doesn't go out of control too much. So yeah, Dynamite Belial. Alright, so this Belial combo hits extremely hard. Yeah, this combo hits hard. Yeah, and that Nexus with the S gear is sort of acting how 2B acts on the World combo. Alright, so that is a draw, so we'll go ahead and go with Dynamite first again. Yeah, let's see. Alright, so Astral had a few clicks on it. What about... Nope, Dynamite didn't have any. So yeah, let's go with Dynamite again first. Alright. So yeah, I definitely like, again, how Venture gets those sort of like double hits. Let's see. It appears like Dynamite Belial has more stamina, but they are equalizing every time they touch, so let's just see. Ooh. So that was either a draw or Astral stopped first and Belial kind of hit it. So I'll have to look at the replay to award points on that. But either way, we'll go with Belial first one more time. Alright, so that is a win for Belial, and we'll switch over to launching Astral first. This Belial combo weighs a little bit over 80 grams, so yeah. So yeah, Astral first. That was a really good hit. Yeah, I think this is going to be Belial again. I want to say Venture has just a little bit more stamina in opposite spin, it seems like. Yeah, so Belial. So yeah, let's go with Astral first again. that is a point for Astral. And what happened is Belial kind of went in at an angle and hit up against that over and took a lot of the recoil and flew out. So the teeth on this Astral are not very good actually. Every time I pick it up and try to make sure it's locked, for some reason, I think it's because I'm used to World, I keep turning it to the right and it turns very easy to the right. So yeah, Astral first again. And yeah, they were both launched extremely hard. So that is a point for Belial. It was saved by the wall. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next combos. Alright, so we have Roar Bahamut with Armor 2, Giga, and Drift. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to the new Astral Spriggan with Armor 0, Over, and Quattro. And I definitely think that this combo, using the Over on this combo would definitely be an upgrade. Arca did use this at the last tournament. Actually, a lot of players used Over at the last tournament. Over reminds me a lot of Will. But yeah, let's see what happens. So we will go with Roar Bahamut first. Yes, same spin. Quattro Stamina versus Drift. Yeah, hopefully with this launcher, typically I like to use the power launcher as it gives me a stronger launch so that my drift can stay centered. But let's see how this turns out. Honestly, I'm not quite sure yet. Actually, yep. So that's a win for Astral and barely. So my drift did go a little bit out of control when I launched it. I think if it wouldn't have went out of control, it would have definitely won that matchup. So let's go again. And I launch with it tilted forward. Arca launches with it tilted this way, so that the this side is what's keeping it. So I'll try to do Arca's launch. Let's see if I can mimic Arca's launch. Alright, so Roar Bahamut first. And I'll say, I think that was a very good mimic of Arca's launch, actually. And you know what? Arca may have something with that launch. As Roar Bahamut. The Roar Bahamut combo didn't move. When I launch it tilted forward, it kind of spins everywhere, but when I tilted it like Arca, as you guys saw, it just stayed there. Yeah, there may be something to that. Hashtag watch out, Arca. Alright, so let's do Arca's launch again with the last launch for Roar. See if I can mimic it again. Alright, so what happened there is my launcher kind of messed up, so I had to kind of pull the string all the way out and get it back in. So I will do a relaunch with that. And what I'll do this time is I'll use the power launcher. I'll just switch it to left mode, and I will use that to launch the drift combo. So here we go. Let's see how this works out. So that is a win for Roar, however, it did go out of control. So let's go ahead and go with launching Astral first. Yeah, that power launcher definitely made it spin out of control. So Astral. I'm not even gonna say I saw that coming. So as soon as I let it go, I saw it bouncing over there. Or I pictured it bouncing over there. So let's go with Astral first again. So that is a win for Roar. That is just a KO, not a burst. It burst as soon as it hit the wall. And again, the teeth feel very, very bad on this Astral. And I'm gonna switch back to the normal launcher with Roar. That power launcher, I need to practice with that actually. And what I'll do is I'll grab another launcher and just switch it to left mode. So now we have them both on different launchers. Alright, so Astral first. So Bahamut is doing a good job staying in the center. Yeah, I must say, I do like launching it that way more than how I normally launch it with it tilted forward. It definitely has way more stamina. Yeah. Alright, so let's do one more launch with Astral first. Yeah, launching it that way just makes it do a very, very small tornado stall. Ooh, Roar lost a lot of stamina. I saw that. Alright, so that is a win for Astral, and we'll go ahead and move on to the next. So we have Rage Diabolos with 3A and Xceed dash plus Z. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to our Astral Spriggan with Armor 0 over and Quattro in Stamina mode. And we may switch it to defense mode for this matchup. Let's just see how the first launch goes. I'm gonna switch to the older launchers for Rage. So let's go with Rage first. Yeah, Astral's too heavy. I'd have to get a really good hit launching Rage second, I think. Or maybe get a really good pattern on the launch. So let's go with Rage first again. That is definitely a burst win for Rage. So WBO rules burst priority. Rage was KO'd, but at the same time Astral burst, so that is 2 points for Rage. And when I launched Rage, it did have a really good pattern going for it. So I'll go ahead and switch Quattro to defense mode and see if that does anything. So defense mode. And we'll launch Rage first again. Horrible launch on my part. That is a KO win for Rage, and we'll switch over to launching Astral first. So I expect Rage to get a lot more wins. So Astral. Alright, I think that was a win for Rage. I did see it fly over here, but I didn't see if it was KO'd or not, so I'll have to look at the replay on that. That is a KO, not a burst, by the way, as well. So let's go with Astral first again. Alright, yeah, that is a win for Astral. There wasn't enough behind Rage, and sort of the reason I'm doing a tilted launch with it in defense mode is when Rage hits, I want Rage to hit up against the chip. I don't want Rage to hit on Astral and kind of give it that momentum horizontally to get it to KO. I want it to hit the chip so it's kind of going down in a way, if that makes sense. So we'll do Astral first. Let's go with one more time. That is a KO win for Rage, and that was sort of an aimed point, but not really. And Quattro's all the way on the other side of the room, so I'll go get that. So yeah, let's just do one more. I know I said that was the last one, but I want to do one more with Astral. So we'll go with Astral first. And you guys can see I light launched with both of them. Yeah, you really want a hard launch with Rage if you want it to win, especially on Xceed -C. So let's switch over to the next combos. Alright, so I went ahead and switched up the Hollow Lucifer combo. So we have Hollow Lucifer with 4A in unbalanced mode. So the weight of the Lucifer is pointing down toward the scythe, and the 4A weight is over here on the scythe as well. And I'm going to use Giga, and I'm going to use my very, very worn drift driver, as this is pretty free spinning. So you can see that. And what that does is, against other drifts that aren't as free spinning as this, it allows me to out stamina them. So yeah, let's just see how this plays out. And this is an awoken drift driver, so I will definitely be light launching it. Alright, so Hollow Lucifer 2. Alright, that is a point. And yeah, let's go ahead and do it first again. And yeah, I'm launching it extremely, extremely light. It is off balance. Yeah, that was way too hard of a launch. And the reason I put all of the weight on one side is because I wanted to lean in and hit the opponent's combo. So you can definitely see how off balanced it is. Yep, no question. That is a win for the Hollow combo. So let's just do one more launch with the Hollow combo first. It's opposite spin, so yeah, no surprise, honestly. Yeah, you can see how that very light tap is just flinging Astral all over the place. So we'll do Astral first, and it is still in defense mode. And I will be launching Hollow a lot harder as well. So Astral. Wow. So yeah, that is a win for Astral. It got the KO here first. Hollow came back in and burst. So that is one downside of the teeth. So I'll go get the parts for Hollow and come right back. Alright, so yeah, let's go with Astral first again. And I'll hard launch Astral and I'll light launch Hollow to sort of show the difference. And I'll adjust the stadium. So Astral first. Hollow. So you can see how wild my drift driver goes, even when it's launched extremely light. So as long as there's contact, Hollow will win, especially on this drift driver. Yeah, that is a win for Hollow. So launching it hard, yeah, opposite spin, it can burst. So let's do one more with Astral first. Alright, so that is 100% a point for Astral, but let's just relaunch. As I did sort of launch directly into it and kind of just go right out of bounds. So one more launch. Alright, so that is a win for Astral, and just giving this drift driver a little bit of speed made it fly out. So yeah. Alright, so what are my thoughts on the Astral Spriggan customized set? So the set as a whole, I definitely like it. It did come with a few new parts. You all know this new Astral Spriggan Over Quattro, and a lot of the parts were just recolors of existing parts, some of which I did not have. Actually, no, I have all of the parts with the exception of S gear and the new metal drivers. So I'd say for anyone without those parts, it's definitely worth it. Now, what are my thoughts on this, I guess, Astral Spriggan 0 over Quattro? So one thing I didn't mention is that there is rubber on one side of Astral and on the other side it's metal. I do like the shape of Astral. It does remind me of Roar. It is very circular, but it has some points where it can get some good attacks off. As far as 0, it seems very balanced. Over, yeah, the shape alone definitely makes it worth it. And for Quattro, I think it's going to be a very versatile driver. Obviously, this was my first time using this, so I will be doing testing with all of the modes, including balance and attack mode. My thoughts on this combo here as a whole is, yeah, it's not a very competitive combo, honestly.